coached this as well. Just wanted to see what your reaction was. Your old teammate got into the game. Pretty cool to see his journey from his injury to come back to making his dreams turn to a reality in the NFL.
It was a pretty special moment. I know he's been waiting to get back on the field since the injury, and when he got in, I know the fans cheered him on. I believe it was a special moment for him.
Next question for Tony Sakalas.
Hey Pat, that touchdown that Devontae had in the back of the end zone, how tough is that to guard as a defensive player? And has he made anything like that on any of y'all during practice at any point?
Those are quite the catches. We see every day in practice. He work on his hands every day, but for a defensive back, that's very hard to guard, especially when you as tight as of coverage on him, and for him to make that catch is just unbelievable.
Stephen Smith, go ahead.
Hey, Patrick. I know he's a freshman, but he just looks so comfortable in that secondary. What makes Malachi Moore that comfortable?
Just what he prepares like. He prepares every day like a pro. He steps in confident every day in practice, and it shows on the field. And he's getting better each and every week. And the sky's the limit, like I said, for him, and he could only keep getting better. So, he's a very valuable asset to our secondary.
Over to Charlie Potter.
Hey, Pat. Coach Saban just talked about the importance of turnovers, not only in this last game, but the game coming up. Just how big were those 2 picks that you guys got in the second half against Georgia?
I believe they were momentum swingers. We obviously needed big plays on defense. Coach preached about it the whole week, especially in the second half. It was a close game, but, those turnovers helped us, differentiate the game.
Michael Casagrande, you're up.
Yeah, Pat, we saw the video of Saban pretty excited after the game in the locker room. What was that like to see him so fired up, and what was that moment like in the locker room after that win?
He was excited for the win, but, we have a 24-hour rule, so I believe he wasn't as excited. But, he was still happy, though. But it's good to see a coach like that.
Over to John Zener.
Yeah, Patrick, do you think that second half, that shutout, is that something that can build y'all's confidence, kind of help y'all's execution, the importance of execution? Do you see that kind of being something y'all can build on?
Most definitely. We can learn from this week, learn from our mistakes, and look at the positives as well, and build it on to the next week and the weeks after. And I believe we get more comfortable as a defense as we keep on producing turnovers.
Mike Rodak, over to you.
Yeah, Pat, just outside of those turnovers, you still had 2 drives before that in the second half against Georgia where you were able to get off the field. Obviously, getting off the field on third downs was kind of an issue before then. What changed, and what were some of the coaching points that seemed to resonate there?
I believe the biggest thing was, communicating on third down, everybody on the same page, getting the calls around, and also playing with confidence on third down, because we know third down we got to get off the field, and get the ball back to our offense. So, we take pride in that.
James Ogletree, you're up.
Yeah, Patrick, kind of along those same lines. How much was the defense different, or you guys' ability to especially defend the pass different with Jordan Battle not there for the first half? And just what have you seen out of him in his first couple games as a sophomore now with a year under his belt?
Well, I believe, without Jordan being there, players needed to step up, and they stepped up big time. We played as a secondary very well, and I believe that goes to show you that when somebody goes down, we just reload and, players step up and do what they need to do. But Jordan, he's been, a valuable asset to the secondary as well. He's been producing, making plays, and, he's very comfortable in this situation right now.
Unless there are any others, we'll finish up with Tony Sakalas.
2 years ago, you guys had a similarly emotional win against LSU. What have you guys learned about how to respond from those that maybe you didn't do so well 2 years ago?
Say it again.
2 years ago, you had a big win against LSU, an emotional win, and there was some thought that maybe as the season progressed from there, maybe you guys kind of took your foot off the gas. There was some said about that. What you guys learned from that situation that maybe you'll take it after a similarly emotional win this week?
You know, we just learned we can't take no weeks off. You know, we got prepared every week like it's your last week. And, you know, that sort of, you know, kicked us in the foot a little bit 2 years ago. But, you know, we learned from our mistakes, and we just ready to start something new this year.